everyone, so this is my first attempt to do a tutorial. This will be a tutorial of Still Feel by Half-Alive. For this tutorial I will have all the timestamps for all the things down below, so if you're like, oh my god, this is so boring, I don't need to know this, I already know how to play these chords, or if you're like, oh my gosh, I need the slow part, I can't deal with how fast this is going, go to there and I will list it. Fun fact, I am a self-taught ukulele person. I've learned off of YouTube and a bunch of other websites. Please forgive me if I say anything wrong. Sorry if this tutorial is a bit hard to hear, my voice is a bit strained at certain points. I'm just coming over a really bad cold and I was sick for like a couple days. So your ukulele should be tuned before you start playing. G, C, E, A. So the first chord that you're gonna need to know is A minor, which is like this. And I'll have a chart up here too, so you can hopefully see. So A minor is just this top string right here. Then the next one you need to know is D minor. There we go. First string, second string, third string. And that's D minor. The next chord you're going to need to know is F, which looks like this the first time. So first one, second one. That's an F. Next you're going to need to know E minor, which is like this. First one, second one, and then third one, kind of in a little diagonal. That's E minor. Now the next one, this is the hard chord. This one took me a while to get used to, mostly just because the way your hand has to flex is kind of tricky for this note. But if you practice it, you will get it down eventually, I promise. A good thing to do as well is just kind of practice like stretching out your wrist beforehand. And don't wear a watch while playing. That helped me a ton. So this one, and that one. You have to skip over a whole fret, and it should sound like this. But that's a really tricky chord to get. You will get it though if you keep practicing. And see different ways of holding your uke as well. Like holding it down here for me is a bit tricky. But sometimes holding it up just a bit, which is like, it's an odd way to hold it, but wait. Just disproving my point. There we go. And practice strumming it as well. So you'll get it. It takes a while, but you'll get it down. I believe in you. The next chord is a B, which is this. So you have to hold down the first one with both of your fingers, so you hold down two strings with this finger right here, and then you do a diagonal up to the top, if that's a good explanation. So it should sound like this. Next chord is B minor, which again you have to hold it down with several fingers, which 1, 2, and 3, and then you'll go to the top one up there, I think. Yeah. The first 3, skip a fret, and then top string. B minor chord should sound like this. Another chord that you're gonna need is D. Your last chord, as far as I know, should be an A, which this one's pretty easy. It's just this string right here, and then the top one. And that's all the chords you're gonna need. So for the first portion of the song, you just need to do single strums. So the first chord is A minor, and then D minor. And then it goes to F, and then to E minor. And then after that, it does it again, so A minor, D minor, F, and then instead of going to E minor, you're going to go to a regular E. And so repeat that over and over a couple times, get that first bit down. Also, to switch to the E, since it's a bit harder, sometimes one thing that I find helpful is to switch a little early. So you do the F, and then as it's still ringing, you get your fingers ready to press down for the E. When I'm furthest from myself, far away, feeling closer to the stars, outer space, been invaded by the dark, can't escape, try to recognize myself when I feel I've been replaced. So the second bit of the first verse goes, when I'm furthest from myself, far away, feeling closer to the stars, outer space, been invaded by the dark, can't escape, try to recognize myself when I feel I've been replaced. You go I've been invaded by the dark, A minor, can't escape, D minor. Then you go F, try to recognize myself when I feel D minor, and then A minor, been replaced. We go through the entire first verse, this is it. When I'm furthest from myself, far away, feeling closer to the stars. Outer space, been invaded by the dark. Can't escape, try to recognize myself when I feel I've been replaced. When I'm furthest from myself, far away, feeling closer to the stars. Outer space, been invaded by the dark. Can't escape, try to recognize myself when I feel I've been replaced. So now we go on to the pre-chorus, which for this you're going to need F, and then E, and then A minor, and then D minor, back to F, then to E, then to A, then to B minor, then to C, then to F, and lastly to E. So this bit also, your strumming pattern's going to change. So for the verses, for the most part, you're single strums. So you just gotta go blah 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 blah, which makes it easier for the harder chords as well. This part is going to get a bit more complicated. So for this part, so it's oh, oh, I can feel it kick down in my soul, and it's pulling me back to earth to let me know I am not a slave, can't be contained, so pick me from the dark, pull me from the grave. So the last bit is going to be single strums, but the beginning is a bit complicated, and I'm not the best at figuring out what the strumming pattern is. Okay, so since I don't really know how to explain what the strumming pattern is, I'm going to show y'all and zoom in. So for the first bit, it goes like this. Oh, oh, I can feel it kick down in my soul. It's pulling back to earth to let me know I am not a slave, can't be contained. And then it goes single strum, so pick me from the dark, pull me from the grave. You've done the pre-chorus, which is that bit, then you're going to go to the chorus. So the chorus goes like this. So it goes cuz, and on cuz there is no strumming. Feel alive. So it goes down, down, up, down. So you go 2 downs on A, then you go 1 up, and then you switch to F. So finally, it should go like this. 'Cause I still feel alive. When it's hopeless, I start to notice that I still feel alive. Falling forward like an orbit. So whatever strumming pattern or chords I use, you can always switch it. You can always switch it to single strums, or if you find another strumming pattern that fits within it, that's okay. The most important thing is the notes, the strumming pattern. If you've seen different covers on YouTube, people use different strumming patterns all the time, and a lot of it also can depend on like how experienced you are, whether you're a beginner or something else. If you are a beginner, some of these chords are a tad tricky, and so you could just change it to single strums. So it could be I still feel alive. When it's hopeless, I start to notice. Yeah. So the next little bit, there's like a little weird intercession part, and I just strum whatever. So it's E, D minor, D minor, A. So E, D minor, D minor, A. But what I like to do for this is I do this weird strumming thing. I just do a bunch of down strums really fast, and it sounds cool. So that's what I do. So I just go E, 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 D, 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 A. And then I just kind of let it ring for a bit. And the second verse is gonna go like this. A minor, D, F, E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor. And it's just single strums again, so it's pretty simple. So it goes A minor, so when I lose my gravity, D, in the sleepy room, F, drifting as I dream, E minor, but I'll wake up soon, A minor, to realize the hand of life is reaching out to rid me of my E minor, pride I call A minor, allegiance to myself. And that's all of the second verse. So it should sound like this. So when I lose my gravity, the sleepy womb, drifting as I dream, but I'll wake up soon to realize the hand of life is reaching out to rid me of my pride I call allegiance to myself. And then, so you're going to repeat the pre-chorus just like you did last time. So it's going to go, oh, 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 I can feel it kick down in my soul. It's pulling me back to her to let me know I am not a slave, can't be contained. So pick me from the dark, pull me from the grave. Then you're going to go into the chorus. 'Cause I still feel alive. When it's hopeless, I start to notice that I still feel alive. Falling forward, back in orbit. 'Cause I still feel alive. When it's hopeless, I start to notice that I still feel alive. Falling forward, back in orbit. Now this time for the little intercession thing, it's a bit different. So it's going to go A minor, F, D, and then D minor. And I do the same thing I did last time, so. Which is just straight down strums really fast kind of, and then a little up in between each chord change. So it's going to go like that. So, and if you're, again, a beginner, you could change it to just down strums. You could just go. Or you could just go. There's a variety of different ways you can do it. There's never just one way. So next is the bridge. So this is a really cool part. I love this part so much. So first I'll tell you the chord progression. Is you're going to have an A minor chord, then a C chord, an A minor chord, an A chord, a D chord, an A minor chord, an E minor chord, and then a bunch of A minor. You are going to do some muting, I think. I don't know if it's, I don't know the technical terms. So it goes, stop it. I can feel it kick down in my root. Pick back up on the A minor. So, and then switch to a C. And it's pulling back to let me know. Stop it. That this heart that single strums all the way through here. Heart that beats inside of me will show. It will show. And then this is the fun part that I like. So for this, you're just going to do a single strum. And then you're going to put your hand lightly across the strings, and you're going to keep strumming. And it makes this cool little sound. So for this part, this is the part that goes, floating in outer space, have I misplaced a part of my soul? And what you're going to do is you're going to do one strum, and then you're going to keep doing this, and just do steady beats. So I think it's 4. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go, floating in outer space, have I misplaced a part of my soul? Lost in the in-between, so it seems out of control. Floating in outer space, have I misplaced a part of my soul? Lost in the in-between, but I can't keep it safe for long, 'cause... So on that last bit, you let it ring out. Don't fret it. Fret it? Don't fret it. That's funny. Sorry, unintentional joke. But I can't keep me asleep for long, 'cause I still feel alive. I can feel it. So this part, you're just gonna, I think, I still feel alive when it's hopeless. So this is down, down, up, down, I believe, for this bit. So we go back to the chorus, but now instead of doing whatever we were doing before, since it just came up after the bridge, you're going to play it like this. Also for this part, there is an echo, so you can get a friend if you want, or you can edit it in, or you can just sing the main part. For the chorus, E minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, A minor. So So for the beginning, don't do the E minor. I'm so sorry. It starts on F. So you go, so you don't play cause I still feel alive. You could, but I tend to leave it out after the bridge because it just sounds more dramatic. So going straight from the bridge into the chorus, it goes, lost in the in-between, but I can't keep me asleep for long cause I still feel alive.
I can feel it.
When it's hopeless,
It ain't hopeless.
I start to notice. I still feel alive.
I can feel it.
Falling forward,
Falling forward.
back in orbit, yeah. I still feel alive.
I can feel it.
When it's hopeless,
It ain't
I
hopeless.
start to notice.
Start to notice.
I still feel alive.
I can feel it.
Falling forward,
Falling
back in
forward.
orbit, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. And then it's gonna go into the outro, which is similar, but again, there's overlap lyrics things, which so E minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, A minor. I still feel alive, I can feel it. It ain't hopeless, start to notice. I still feel alive, I can feel it. Falling forward, back in orbit. I still feel alive, I can feel it. It ain't hopeless, start to notice. I still feel alive, I can feel it. Falling forward, back in orbit, yeah. And then I just tend to go, yeah, and then stop it. So, hopefully that was helpful. Now I'm gonna run through the whole thing. If you use this tutorial and then you do a cover, please, please, please put your link in down below. It'll be super cool. Thank you. Also, so sorry about the air conditioning. This is gonna take a while to film and it's just not worth waiting for every 5 minutes when the air conditioning goes off. So hopefully it wasn't too loud. And sorry for my sick voice. A little bit scratchy still, a little bit cracky. It's fine. Having colds, not fun, but also I hope if anyone else has a cold, hope you feel better soon. Having a cold is the worst. Okay, bye. Also, one last thing. Okay, I'll say one last thing and then I'm done, I promise. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who watched my cover of Half Alive on guitar. That was super cool. Thank you, and bye.
Oh, I can feel it kick down in my soul.